Good morning, and we are on the fourth Friday of the month, which we rarely record. This is Priority Focus Time, aka PFT, where we hop on, we talk about what we're going to create, what we're going to do. Maybe it's a procrastination task that we've been putting off, and then we go on mute, but we stay on camera. And you work on that thing for 45 minutes, and then we pop back on, and each person says, yes, I created this, or no, I had a major breakdown, or somebody interrupted me. And the idea is that your phone is in airplane mode so that there are no interruptions and you just stay focused. And priority focus time can be anywhere from 30 minutes to 90 minutes. My recommendation is that if it is a 90-minute PFT, that every 25 minutes you pause and you take a bio break. You go to the bathroom, you drink some water, you move around, but you don't check your phone unless you're a midwife, a physician, somebody is absolutely, if you're, I'm going to say just a mom, it doesn't count. I'm sorry. You could be in a massage and you wouldn't be checking during that time. So I want to program you with, we don't have to check in a 90-minute time frame. We can stay focused on a job. So that has been my biggest challenge and my biggest accomplishment. When I use PFT, I get things done. When I don't, I am a mess. And it doesn't matter. I mean, today, if I didn't do that this week, I would become a mess right away. So it's not like, well, I've gone beyond that. No, I have to use these tools constantly. So that being said, Priyanka, please tell us a little bit about you, who you are, what you've done, and what your highlights are as it relates to how you've kind of helped me, Denise in this group. I'm going to just let you go ahead and speak.
I'll I'll take very short time on this because I know it's priority focus time. So hi everyone, my name is Priyanka Bairati. I live in India, specifically in Jaipur. If you have not been to the city, you have to come. It's lovely, full of forts, palaces, heritage, beautiful city. You'll fall in love with it like how I have been fallen in love with it like so long ago. So I have been working in this industry for 6+ years and I've helped like so many coaches till today. And I work with funnels. Like I have worked on $1 million funnels. I work with 6 to 7 figure coaches. And now my new segue is to work with the starting coaches, the coaches who are starting out right now. They have an offer, they have one-on-one client, but they don't know how to specifically launch their offer. That is something my expertise there. And I have worked with brands like Mind Valley, Evercoach, Marissa Peer, like she's the top most hypnotherapist of UK. So I have some big names behind the things that I've learned so far. So that's what I do. And with Somah, it has been amazing, amazing, amazing time. I did not know a person who can allow so much of growth, like and as a win-win thing. Like it's not something that I have helped her only, but she has been such a gem that she has made me come out of my own shell and made me see things like farther than I could not even imagine in my short vision. So I think I'm very grateful to her for giving me the opportunity, the ground, and the wings behind me. And she's always there, supportive in everything. So that's a lot of things that she has done that I cannot even put in words. So thank you so much, Soma. I would quickly like to wrap it around by saying that I really like doing business with it doesn't have to be my business for that matter. I really love the dynamics of business, why people buy, why people sell, and how they sell, and what's the money mindset behind this. And that's my other thing that I'm working on, that what is your money mindset. So I think, yeah, if you talk about it, this is what I do, this is what I've been doing. I've been working with coaches only, and I've been working with coaches all around the world for that matter. And LinkedIn is my new game. I've been trying to be an influencer there. So, and I'm enjoying my platform as well. I've grown LinkedIn, like in 2 months, I've grown to like 1,000 followers. Like now I have 1,400 followers. So started with 200, and in 2 months I've grown it like quite a bit. And I've been getting a lot of project inquiries from there as well. So I think it's working for me. So yeah, that's LinkedIn for me. So yeah, I like everything when it comes to online, creating websites, doing email marketing, doing affiliate marketing, summits, webinars, challenges, funnels, everything. I think I don't want to brag, but I like to think I know everything and I like to do everything. So yeah, that's me in a nutshell. And I thank you for having me, Soma, here.
Absolutely. And thank you for being on. And I think that what's really been fun is because she is incredibly talented. And as she was saying, it's not a pat on my back, but once we introduced astrology, that was super supportive to her as well, when to help clients launch certain things or when to launch her own thing. So we really learned a lot from each other in our own expertise, which is kind of fun when you're working in a team of people, because that's helped her business, that's helped my business, it's given me great feedback. When you're launching a summit, when you're launching a funnel of some sort, when you're creating some sort of outside influence. I love Chat GPT, and Priyanka is really well vested in using that, asking it the right questions, but you must still have a human component behind it. You can't just create Chat GPT, go, okay, I want to go do this, and here's my book, here's my course, here's my email, you can't. And that's where Priyanka comes in with a more global vision and has completely helped me reform things. She's also very familiar with my background coaches that I've worked with, from Shanda and Ash to Madhu so she's very familiar with what I find important. And that, to me, when you're looking for somebody to come in and assist you, you must have a similar vision. And then they bring in a new nuance. So those are my notes when you're looking to bring in a virtual assistant, an administrator, a marketing persona. And yeah, I can't say hi enough about Priyanka. So thank you for being here as well. And I know it's nighttime for you, and she has a little baby who's almost 1 in July. And so do your thing in the backdrop, and I'm gonna have Allie pop on next. Allie, talk to me about what it has been like um, to use priority focus time, to do all the things that we've been, that you worked on, highlights, lowlights, tell me.
Yeah. I think there was so much information after working with you. It was like fire hose of information that I was like, okay, now I need to go back and process all of this. So, recently I've added to my priority focus time in a larger way that I've taken social media off the main pages of my phone. So, if I'm posting something, that's mostly what I'm using it for, is creation rather than consumption. And that's kind of like a question that I'm asking myself, am I creating more than I'm consuming? Um, but yeah, so my priority focus time now recently has been lives, and I do TikTok lives, and I've been doing that. But I stopped for a while because I moved and just figuring out schedules in the new house with the roommate. And so I'm doing TikTok lives again, and yeah, it is kind of natural in what I do that priority focus time happens because I'm using my phone to record. So I can't look at my phone anyway, because I'm using my computer to do editing. And it makes a huge difference when I put it away, because I'm somebody that, like, I talk to my brother all the time. If I don't, or I'm talking, like, I'll distract myself. So I have to shut everyone out, and I actually get so much done. And I think we talked about this, where it's like, if you just set your timer for like 30 minutes, I go longer all the time. What do I do for business? I am a vibrational alchemist, is what I've deemed myself. But within that umbrella, it's sound healing with a hypnosis twist. So I do sound healing and bring in hypno theories and techniques for the mental and physical relaxation to help you get into a theta state. And then I write these scripts now with the help of ChatGPT, which is so amazing because it knows my language and like my verbiage so well that now it's like I rarely have to I'll make edits just because I want it like some words to be certain words. But it's incredible the language that it pops up with now. And like some of the things that I've never told it to say are things that I've said in my hypnosises in my hypnosis scripts, in my like awakenings anyway, and started to type these out. And I was like, are you listening to me when I'm doing these? But it's very nice.
That's
Yeah.
super cool when that happens and you're like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So as a priority focus time, do you still use your planner? Do you still use any form of a document to ground yourself with what to do, when to get things done? I mean, and again, honestly, and what works, what hasn't worked?
I've always been a writer downer. Like, so I've always had a planner. I like to cross things off of a list physically. It's very satisfying for me. So yeah, I finally made the switch to a digital, like agenda though. So all of my things that are actually in my day to do go in my phone, and it's actually so nice. I didn't think I'd be able to do it, but I made the switch very seamlessly. So yeah, I write things down, and like, yeah, I'm thinking of the last time I did like a long stint of meditation recordings where I just kind of tell myself I'll write down the 3 that I want to do, and it's like, hey, this one I definitely want to get done today, and I think continue going. Like if I've got the motivation to keep going, I just keep going. And I think also I really am, I'm cycle syncing also in terms of like the feminine creation process. I am really listening to when I've got that call to create a lot, and I'll go into it for like maybe a day or two where I'm like, okay, I've got the motivation, everything recording is set up, I'm ready to go. I'm just going to keep doing these, and then I'll edit. So kind of that blocking from 10x is easier 2x, how they like prioritize different types of activities on different days. I'll do like all of my recording on a couple days, and then it's like, okay, I can come back and I'll edit all of those things on a day. And yeah.
That's awesome. And I love hearing your feedback. Priyanka, go ahead and post in the comments. Jennifer asked what you do for business. If you could put that into like a little caption, that way Elle can read it. In the meantime, before we hop into Friday Focus Time right now, because I know that I said that this would be really quick, but if you haven't gotten this document from me, generally when you opt into my Somah Devi Ma, you get these free add-ins if you put in your email, name, and phone number. And one of the free opt-ins is this daily productivity worksheet. And when I'm doing priority focus time on my own, this is generally in the first 30 minutes of what I will do in every single day. So I will have a PFT, and I can often do it in about 10, 15 minutes, but then it will build into some other things. But I use this where it has that date, it has the day, and then the 3 weekly commitments. And so the same is going to be from Monday through Friday. That way I'm focusing on 3 big goals. So it's not going to be something that I'm going to get done Monday that wouldn't fit into this particular category. And then I'll break down what is it, any appointments that I have, I can put in the time frame and lock that in. Like if this were today's, I would say I got up at 6:15. I did a meditation. I went for a walk. I did yoga. I sat outside in nature and sipped tea. So I would kind of fill that in generally after that time frame. What did I do? Because I like to keep track. And then I would put in 9 a.m., PFT call with group, and then any other appointments that I have through the day. And the Did You Do It tracker is great because I can put down ideas. I'm going to finish the product descriptions times whatever, and then yes or no, and if not, why. This is what I call my beginning PDF to work with, because I can go into a much more extended day planner that I introduced to you all when you're doing one-on-ones with me. And that becomes much more weekly, daily, monthly, and it gets more involved digitally. But a basic, you can print off 15 copies of that and have that for 3 weeks. And through the course of your week, know what is working and what's not working. If you're really tracking your habits, and then I flip that page over on the back and I'll write down any notes. So if I want to put down a bunch of ideas, then I can flip that back on the front of it and put in this time, this time, this time, or any comments on the side. It's my way of keeping track of that day. And then I put that in a 3-ring binder, and I will keep that for up to 6 months for 2 reasons. One, I need to go back and see what I've accomplished, because many times I'll think I'm not doing enough. And I need to go, oh my gosh, I did this, I did this, I did this. And I like to flip over on the backside and see, what did I miss? What did I forget about? What never got done? That just kind of got lost. And that's really fun. And then I have a fun burning party and I get rid of it because I don't want to keep the trash. And if you have any documents that are really important, take a photo of them and put them into a little photo album of saved business documents to review later. And you'll look back at that and understand why. So me is organization and accountability that keeps me in a forward movement. And as soon as I get distracted in life, emotionally, stuff that goes out the window. It goes out the window. So Allie, thank you for being on and sharing your experience and what's working. And it's always nice to see you. And you're always welcome to come and join in anytime. And we certainly do enjoy seeing you. And I'm sad that the 3 newbies that were coming in didn't make it. I'm sure it was a time zone thing, and they're going to message me in about 45 minutes and go, what? So I'll send them this video and can say hi to everybody. All right, priority focus time, quick, in 1 or 2 sentences. Tell me what you're going to commit to, and then we're going to go on silence. What are you going to work on right now?
I am going to make myself some tea because I am babysitting all weekend and she is so crazy. And then I need to send a couple emails.
Awesome. Great. Thank you. Jennifer, what are you going to do right now?
I am going to fill out the form that Somah sent me.
Great. And if you have any questions, message me and we can always pop into a breakout room. Denise, what you going to work on?
I have some emails that I've got to answer. I've got to look at some changes they made to my art website and respond to the tech team. And then I've got to send you my course outline.
Beautiful. Thank you. I'm going to make some tea because I have not had my second cup of tea yet today. And I usually do that while I'm on my online calls. And then I'm going to do whatever Priyanka messages me and tells me I have to do. And I'll be available if anybody has any questions behind the scenes. But we'll all stay on camera, please. Even if you're out moving around, that's fine. Just stay on camera so that we know that you are here. And I'll pop back on in about 20, I'll go 25 minutes at 10 minutes to the hour. I'm going to stop the recording, however. So those who are watching, this is what we do in PFT. Hope to see you live sometime.